When a woman decides to be ruthless, it can be terrifying. Lucy jabbed a needle into the man's backside, then, thinking that wasn't enough, stuck another into the top of his thigh, turning him into a wriggling mess like a clumsy octopus on ice. Lucy pinned the man onto a treatment chair. When he tried to scream, she covered his face with paper and started jabbing needle after needle into his cheekbones, eyebrows, and forehead. In the end, the man's face was completely transformed. Looking at him, helpless and unable to resist, Lucy calmly told him the truth. Maybe you love me, but I don't love you. I never did. The man was utterly crushed, but Lucy's cruelty went beyond anything he'd imagined. Biting his tongue, humiliated and heartbroken, he staggered away. The next day, Lucy eagerly went to the civil affairs office to register her marriage, only to be told she was already married. It turned out a tribal chief in Africa had given them a marriage certificate, a piece of sheepskin, along with a gift of gold coins and a small house. And since the man's brother happened to be at the civil office, the paperwork had been processed into a legally recognized marriage. Lucy was speechless. With her wedding to her boyfriend fast approaching, her only choice was to track the man down and get a divorce. Lucy found Jack, telling him she'd broken up and wanted to build a life with him. But as soon as she got home, she went into full sabotage mode, smashing Jack's collectibles, swapping his shampoo for hair removal cream to leave him bald, and even slapping him in public, all to drive him crazy enough to demand a divorce. But Jack's patience was endless. Then, one day, he overheard Lucy's phone recording. The next day, Lucy continued her act. Already aware of the truth, Jack played along. He smeared jam all over his face, pretended to talk to thin air, and, after tossing Lucy a signed divorce agreement, walked out. Lucy had gotten what she wanted, but her heart ached. This man had loved her so deeply, as if willing to rip out his own heart for her. She ran after Jack, confessing that she'd been with her boyfriend for 10 years, that her family believed her first marriage was cursed, and that she hoped Jack could forgive her. They spent their final day together like a real couple, shopping, talking, experiencing zero-gravity flight, drinking, and laughing wildly in the snow before sharing a passionate kiss. At last, Jack reluctantly said goodbye to Lucy. Lucy returned to her routine life, but she realized she had lost something precious, the joy deep in her heart. One day, while bowling, her boyfriend once again corrected her posture. That single moment shattered her resolve. She'd had enough of the unchanging rhythm and suffocating predictability of their relationship. She slipped off her wedding ring, sought Jack out, and performed a dance from Jack's hometown. In that lively, joyful atmosphere, she formally proposed to him, this time as her second marriage, the one meant to break the curse.